Okay. We back with another video. DAT load board. This time it's 12:34 noon. Now I'm gonna be focusing more in the Midwest area simply because it's more freight up that way. And from here in Nashville, Tennessee, all I gotta do is go straight up towards Illinois, Indiana, and get freight in that area. So that's what I'm gonna be looking at on this load board. And to keep in mind, I'm not sponsored by DAT load board. I'm not trying to get you to go and pay $50 for a subscription. As far as what the lease drivers are talking about, I'm not trying to get anybody to go out here and buy a cash truck. But what I do encourage you is try to figure out a way to get up the money, $10,000 in your bank account as a CDL truck driver, because that's more so of the hardest part. The buying of the truck, you can't just go out here and buy a truck. You got to find a way to get the money. Most truck drivers have never saved that kind of money to be able to go out and get a cash truck anyway. So try to learn, try to save, try to get your account past $10,000. I think that's the main goal. But and one more thing, I'm listening to some truck drivers over on Cam the Trucker channel. I see you guys just discovered high yield savings accounts gets you about 5% back annually, which that's not too bad, 5%. But I would encourage all y'all guys to check into the S&P 500. White man, Mr. Charlie, they've been getting back, 10 to 25% return on their money year after year after year. So that's a lot better than a high yield savings account. But it's a start. It's a start. Now let's get into this DAT load board. Let's see what on earth is going on out there. Okay. Make it a little bit bigger now. To get through the riffraff, I'm just gonna type in TQL and just see what they got, because I know their rates is pretty accurate to the area. So let's go to highest rate. Why did it take off TQL? Okay, there we go. TQL, that's all I want to see. TQL loads coming out of Chicago, Illinois, drive-in, because this will give me an idea of what I can actually make without, from a real broker that I know I can book a load from. So starting off, you got Illinois to Georgia, 2,400. Run you about, let's just say $400 in fuel, as long as it ain't nothing to it. Let's see, one stop in Jackson, Tennessee. That's out the way, so that ain't no good. Chicago to Atlanta, they want a team. That's no good. Illinois to Ohio, we ain't looking for 1,200. Wisconsin to the house, 1,700. That would be good. That's taking me right to the house for 1,700, but I'm kind of looking for something over $2,000. You got Illinois over to Virginia. They got multiple loads. Pick up today, drop tomorrow. So that's $2,600. You can deliver that tomorrow, 838 miles. You're running, drive 10 hours a day, take your 10-hour break, get up sometime in the morning, 7 in the morning, finish the route out. So that ain't too bad. 2,600. Run you about 500 on fuel. You left with 2,100. And like they said, they got multiple loads. It's TQL, so you could probably get that for more money since they got multiple loads. Hey, I asked for $3,000. You got Tennessee back down to the house. Well, Wisconsin to the house, $2,000. Need taker endorsement, which I already got there. There's probably some totes. So that's another good load. $2,000. You'll be left with about 1,700. So I'm seeing, from what I'm seeing just off TQL, because I don't want to look at the other brokers. A lot of them other brokers got to be vetted. I just rather just look at TQL. It's looking real good, man. When you got cash equipment there, if you got, it's a little bit different when you got the truck trailer and all that stuff. With TQL, they got a bunch of load out trailers. They'll let you use 7 to 10 days if you don't got a trailer, and they'll give you $100, and you can kind of work with their trailers now. Now, I don't plan to work the load board. I kind of got a customer I'm working with, but if I had to work the load board, this is what I would do. But keep in mind, because I'll be listening to lease drivers, I'm not trying to encourage nobody to go buy a truck, buy a trailer, or go get no type of authority. A lot of y'all should probably just stay company. This ain't really the market to go out and buy a truck. Now, me, all of my trucks are over 2 years old, so I don't know what the lease drivers are talking about. You know, I bought the flat top back in 2018, the other two trucks in 2022. So basically what I would do, take a load up towards Chicago area, deliver it, pick up anything. You know, if you go over towards PA and Virginia, I would deliver that. Then just turn around, head back towards Chicago. But what I'm seeing so far, now this is for this week, you know, everything seems reasonable. I wouldn't go to Oklahoma. You got Illinois back down to the house, Alabama. These are loads if you want to, you know, go to the house for the. I mean, today is Thursday, so you know you would take something like this and head on home. Deliver this Friday. Bobtail on up to the house. This one goes to the house. It's about an hour away. Indiana down to Cooksville. You'll be left with about 900. So. I mean, I'm pretty much seen enough. Let me look at Nashville for just TQL. I didn't pretty much see enough. I kind of get an idea of just how much money I can make on a load board. In a full week on the load board, about $5,000 is what I'll be looking to make. So out of here, they got a lot going over to Atlanta. Out of Kentucky, let me see if they got something going upwards. They got a Kansas rolling. They don't got nothing going up, straight up. Oh, so what you would have to do from Georgia, you got Russellville to Atlanta, Georgia. You could take this over to Georgia. Then from Georgia, you could probably head to the Midwest with a load, or you can just bobtail on up towards Louisville, Kentucky, that area. But you'll figure it out. You know, you just need one load to get you into the Midwest. Once you get up to the Midwest, then freight to get you back. It really don't matter what you do from that point. But like I said, in about a week, 5,000, 5,500, 6,000 out the fuel. So it's not looking too bad. I don't see where I can only make, you know, $1,500 to $2,000 and that's it. I don't really see me being limited, but keep in mind, I'm just showing y'all a load board. I never hauled anything off the load board. So have I? No, I haven't, have I? I had my authority since 2021. Have I ever logged? Nope. I did JB Hunt load, but that wasn't off the load board. That was off their load board. But no, I'm lying. I did some power only off the load board. Oh yeah, TQL. I did some TQL off the load board. I did some flatbed work, power only around here. So I guess I have worked the load board then, but nothing long lengths and things like that. So I'm gonna come back with another video. We're gonna talk about these mechanic shops and how women can, you know, lose it all if they ain't got no man around them when it comes to handling these dealerships and these mechanic shops. And you know, what I'm starting to see in this trucking world is all these women that have trucks, whether they was owner operators, if they ain't no, well, you see them when the man is around, but once the man disappear, their whole operation tends to go with it. So, and the reason for that is because us men, we can deal with the dealerships. We can look at the prices. We know when we're getting ripped off and when we ain't getting ripped off. We're going to go deeper into it while y'all see the owner-operator women. And I'm talking about the ones that's not with a mega carrier. It's totally different when you're with a mega carrier, because when you're a woman leased on to any of these carriers, well, you call the carrier, and if it's their truck, like if you're a lease driver, it's their truck. So you just call them, they fix it and take it out your settlement. That's not what I'm talking about. That's a different level of trucking, different low amount of money. That's something different. in which they should fix it. I mean, they charge you what 20 to 30% off your loads anyway. And plus it's their truck too. You just paying the rent payment, so they should fix it. They really shouldn't take it out your settlement. I think it should be a law. If you leasing a truck, renting a truck on the never plan, the carrier should be responsible for fixing that truck if it's their truck. So they shouldn't be able to. You sitting over here paying $1,200 a week. You go into the shop and you call up Prime Inc. or something. Hey man, I got this, and this. The bill $5,000. Prime Inc. pay the bill, but then take it out your settlement. It should be their bill, because at the end of the day, you ain't getting the title for the truck anyway. So, I mean, unless you went over there and put $15,000 down up front, otherwise it's just a never ever plan. They got the ACE lease and the regular lease, and 99% of the people over there is doing a regular lease, which means there ain't no title at the end. So, but we're gonna come back with another video if that's something y'all want to talk about. I just got me another tracking device for one of the vehicles, bigger battery on it. So I'm gonna go and put that in one of the vehicles. And then I got me battery cleaner, terminal cleaner. I also got the spray to go with it so I can clean off them battery terminals. But I don't plan to run until after election. My car still broke down, although it runs. I'm waiting for the parts to come from RIP Supercharged, RIP Modifications. They ain't shipped it out. I thought they were going to ship it out yesterday. I thought they were going to ship it out today as 1 o'clock. They ain't sent me no shipping information unless it's already in the mail, but more than likely it's going to be next week. So I don't plan to go anywhere until after the election. And if the right people don't win, I'm going to sell all my trucks and get out of trucking and go do something that requires a license for people to get into. Like, how in order to drive a truck, you need a CDL. I need something that's just like trucking, that requires a license, but not so easy for people to get into it. Like insurance requires a license. Being a aircraft mechanic, that requires a license. I need something like that where it's a lot of barriers. Getting into the union, where they only open the door every 2 years and they only take a certain amount of people in there. I need barriers, if I'm going to continue to work, because like I said, trying to pay a 30-year mortgage off this trucking, and then I'm thinking, okay, if I let's say I go back to fuel hauling, okay, and next year I get a house, I need that fuel hauling job to last the next 30 years in order to pay that mortgage. I don't want to be in that position. I just talked to one of the drivers that I recently got hired, and I told him, I said, hey man, make sure you work that job like it's the 1970s. I really don't want to go into it, but I done seen, since working out, 3 of us, me, another YouTuber, and another guy that was on Facebook. All 3 of us, we black. Not that it matters, but all 3 of us then got fired for social media. Okay, I didn't. Now, of course, they not gonna come out and tell you this, but I got laid off because of social media. The other person, she didn't get. Well, I didn't say it's she, but it's all off social media. We just put it like that. It's all off social media. But anyways, it's hard out here for a truck driver. Got that envelope over there with them keys. And whenever I feel like taking a load, I take a load. Andrew, don't you want to work today? It's Halloween. Of course I don't want to work today. Are you gonna work this year, Andrew? Probably not. I might wait till next year. I don't know, man. I don't know. Keep in mind, trucking is not my only source of income. Thank God. That's got to be the best feeling ever. When trucking is not your main source of income, a lot of people don't realize that majority of my fuel hauling checks went into the stock market, so I got a lot of money saved up. So plus I don't have all the bills and stuff. So waiting on me, man, you could be waiting probably next year. But to be fair, it's possible I could be doing fuel hauling again, because according to the state of Tennessee, every week I got to apply to 4 jobs in order to collect my check from Mr. Charlie. So I hadn't applied to 2 fuel hauling companies, 7-Eleven, Racetrack, or not Racetrack, 7-Eleven, Speedway. I won't say the other one because I'm only saying the ones that I know ain't got no spot open. You hear that, Mr. Charlie? I applied though. They said they claim they got an opening, but I know they don't got no openings. But I gotta do this in order to collect my check every week. Mr. Charlie he owed me. So Mr. Charlie, I'm doing my job. For company. Oh, I applied to is it Ryan Transportation, RUAN, whatever that means. I applied to them, local gear, applied to them because they didn't accept me last time. So I know they're not gonna accept me this time. But I applied because I got to. The state of Tennessee requires me to apply for 4 jobs, and I got to tell them what 4 jobs I applied for. So hey man, I applied to Ryan, whatever they called, or Speedway, 7-Eleven. Ain't that the same company? I don't know, but 4. Then next week we'll go for another 4. Yeah, man, I'm gonna apply for straight fuel hauling companies that pay the same or more than what I was making. Now it don't matter if none of them take me, but and that one of them calling to take me, then okay, fine, I go do the job. But other than that, 2 can win this game. I gotta collect my free money. Comment down below. I'll be back on another video.